Hey guys, before we get the video rolling, I am editing right now. I'm doing the video right now, but I just want to let you guys know before we got that rolling that it's not too late to pick up your shirt, the Memory Over Miles jersey. Have the Memory Over Miles Racing logo on the front, 24 on the chest, and then on the back side we have Garcia going up the side there with a big 24 and the Memories Over Miles Racing logo right there. So have about 18 days or so left as this video goes out to be able to purchase this jersey. So all the proceeds, everything is going straight to the BMW to help build it up. If you guys picked one up, I would greatly appreciate it. You have no idea. I'm also throwing your name inside the car. Yes, your name will be put inside my car. I'm going to do some type of special way, but I'm going to figure that out when the time comes. So the link will be down below. Go pick one up, and let's get the video rolling. What is going on, guys? Thank you for coming back to the channel to see my second day of racing school. This is 2 days out of the 4 as this video goes out. Tomorrow and the day after are my actual racing days. So there's going to be practice, qualifying, and the actual race all in one day. And then the next day, which will be Sunday, will be the same deal. So I'm going to be talking as you guys are watching here on screen. What you guys won't see is how the day started out. Pretty much it was, if you watched yesterday's video, it's kind of like the same deal. We did a follow the leader type of session where we got to go behind one of our instructors and we followed them around the course, going about maybe 50 to 60% speed. Just kind of getting set up with our lines and everything like that. And then we pretty much just rotated out, kind of like yesterday's video if you saw that. So what you're actually seeing on screen here is the last session of the day that I recorded. We had a total of 4 sessions throughout the day, but also since this was a race weekend, people from all around the country that wanted to race this event were also sharing the track with. So the racing school students and stuff like that, we had our own separate sessions. So there were 2 groups of us that were going, and then we had the public that would go after us. So that pretty much limited the amount of sessions that we had, but still it was an incredible day. Had 4 sessions, and they were about 20 to 25 minutes apiece. So I'm gonna try and keep this, it's gonna be another 15-minute video. But I still have a ton of footage that I can be throwing in here, but I want to keep it as short as possible for you guys. Plus YouTube limits me, so I can't go any longer than 15 minutes. So we'll kind of get right into it here. At this time on the track, there's only one instructor, and he's in the GT car, and he would pretty much follow us and tag along just in case if he saw anything that was wrong. Anything that he could point out, kind of like little pointers and stuff like that. And then he would give a little indication, tap on his roof to follow him for probably a few laps or so, and so we can be able to, you know, find our right line, get up to speed, that type of thing. You'll see later on in the video that we do get caught up to one of the instructors and one of the students that was following, and you'll see how we negotiate that. So I'll let the rest of the clip run. When we get across the finish line, I'll give you a commentary on exactly how we take every single corner and everything like that. So once we cross the finish line, I will start and give you guys a hot lap. So we're coming out of the final turn here, getting it nice and wide, using up all the track. And here we go across the line, getting about 3rd gear, about 110 miles an hour. going at the 2-board, heavy braking, got a late apex there on Sunset Bend. Gonna kiss the curbing right there and ride it all the way out, full throttle. Gonna bring it back to left-hand side of the track, a little bit light braking and dive it right back in. Kissing that apex again, riding the car all the way out, bringing it back into the right-hand side, a little bit lighter braking and dive it right back into that left side at Scream. Then we're gonna bring it back all the way to the right side, full throttle, taking that all the way down the inside, clipping that apex. And now we're going into 4th gear here, all the way down, heavy on the brakes, heel toe downshift, getting it down set, late apex down here, and then we're going to use up all of that track, bring it all the way out. Got it right out to the middle of the track, take it down to the left side here, and nice and heavy on the braking. Another late apex here, keeping it all the way out to the left-hand side, and then diving it right down into knockout. We're going to go right back to the outside, use up all of that track, take it as far right as we can, nice and light on the brakes, and dive it right down in, trusting the car through the triple Ds, Demon, Devil, and Diablo here. Using up all that track, really tricky set of turns right there, but we got it done. Bringing it out to the right-hand side. Now, keeping us in the center of the track here, keeping it nice and tight, and full throttle out to the left-hand side, a little bit of heavy braking, and dive it right back down into the inside. Now we're taking it nice and wide out, using up all that track. Taking it out to the right-hand side here again, start braking out of the 1 3/4 meter board there, nice and heavy braking, bring it down to that late apex, and all the way back out to the edge of the track there, and that is a lap around the West track at the Ford Performance Racing School. So the really cool thing about this is that all day yesterday and halfway through the day today is that we had a bunch of cones set up on each corner and turn-in points and stuff like that. So we had like visual references, so we'd be able to accurately nail these corners. Now, after lunch, they took out the cones just because it was the race weekend, so it adds a little bit of difficulty, but that's how it's going to be during the race. You know, you're not going to have cones that are set up for you on every single turn and reference point and stuff like that. So you, as a driver, you have to make and find some reference points on the track, whether it's some skid marks or a building, a bush, or whatever it may be, that are actual physical references on the track that you can use as reference points, so you'll be able to keep your marks and keep going fast. So, and as you can see here, we caught up to a little bit of traffic. I know I was making a pretty good time. I started out a little bit further back in the field. Again, this is practice. But I had started back in the field a little bit, and I was catching a few cars. So I knew I was going a pretty good pace, stuff like that. So you'll see on the front stretch here kind of how the passing works. All right, so he's been seeing a bunch of green blobs in the rearview mirror. So he gives me a little wave out the window, letting me know to go past. Now, this one was a little bit, not aggravating, but it was a little challenging, I guess. When he had waved me by, you're supposed to get back off the throttle and really slow down the car so that it's easy for the driver behind you to be able to pass. I think the driver was a little bit on the gas and still like riding it with me, so it was a little bit late for me to get by on, but still got the move done, and was still able to set up for the corner. So you want to make sure that you let off if you're going to let someone by. All in all, the day was absolutely incredible. I learned an absolute ton, and there's still like, as I'm watching this back, there's still time that I know I can shave off, and I know I was really pushing the car, and I even got it out to its limits. As you'll see, I had a little bit of an incident. It'll be coming up here shortly, but yeah, I just wanted to wrap it up here with the commentary, and for the last 5 minutes, I'll let you guys listen in to the beautiful sounds that this car makes. So I just want to let you guys know that I did leave a link down for my jersey in the description. If you wanted to pick up one of those, I would greatly appreciate it. And I just wanted to thank every single person that has picked one up so far. You have no idea how much that means to me, that you guys want to contribute to me building up my car and making my dreams a reality. It means a ton. It means the world. So I can't thank you enough for that. So the link will be in the description if you want to pick up one of those. As always, if you enjoyed this video, I'm going to be putting up some more content as the weekend goes along, so make sure you stay tuned here and on my social media. Also, my social media will be linked down below, so make sure you follow me on that as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see some more content like this, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Woo!